Hi everyone, this is Joanna here. I am founder of Wounds to Scars and I work with adult survivors of childhood trauma. I help people who have experienced trauma to have better relationships. I want to have a word. I just thought it's late. I know it's late. But I just wanted to come on and have a talk with women because I heard something yesterday that reminded me of a book I read many, many years ago, but that book really scared me. And what I heard yesterday kind of reminded me of that book, and I thought, let me come and talk to us sisters. So, what I heard was that there are many things that traumatize a child, but one of the things that is most, hey, thank you for coming on. One of the things that is most traumatic for a child is seeing their parents live an unfulfilled life. And that really knocked me. I'm like, whoa, what does that look like? What's an unfulfilled life looks like, and how does a child view that? So it makes me, hey Paula, what time is it where you are? It made me kind of search myself and see if I was doing all the things I wanted to do. Sometimes we have bucket lists and stuff like that for those of us who do have it, and those of us who have goals and we're focused on our goals. But also I know that being task oriented can also be something that people who have experienced trauma use as a coping mechanism, because we're ticking off so many things off our list. I want to get that degree and I want another degree and I want to have this done and this done and this done, and we can be task oriented and we can get the job done. But also there's a group of us who our unfulfilled lives is, even though we're doing the things and we're taking things off our 1 a.m. You're up late. Even though we're ticking things off of our list, there's no quality of life, because that is kind of like a survival response. I'm getting these things done, but we're not really living. So it reminded me, oh, hey, Shayla. It reminded me of the book I read. I think I must have been about 15 or there about that age. And it was about a woman in middle age. And she just kind of got up and left her life, her stable life in her mid-40s. She just kind of got up and left it and left her husband, left her children, went back to university, lived student life, and was kind of just doing everything that people in their early 20s were doing. Hi, Wendy. And she was doing that because she kind of did all the expected things when she was a certain age, and she kind of put off living for herself, did all the things that were expected of her. We all know what that's like. She did all of those things, and then she got to the stage in her life when she realized that she didn't live for herself. She didn't do anything for herself. Now, we can have our dreams, meet our dreams and our goals, and we can still have a fulfilled family life and all that kind of stuff. But we can't. But when we put ourselves off, it's a reflection on our children, the way our children view us and how they see that, and how it affects and impacts their lives. So I thought I'd come on and kind of just talk about that for a little bit, and what that's like and how we can make the shift. So that's what I do. I mean, I have children, and I believe that I don't have bucket list or stuff like that, but I'm a goal oriented person, where I'll have a goal, I want to reach that goal, and I'll work towards that goal. I develop not only academically, but my interests and hobbies I try to do too. Like I did for a couple of years, I did floristry, I did flower arranging, I did weddings and funerals because I love flower arranging and different things. So I wanted to kind of talk to us about that and said, is there something that you've put off doing? Like, are you doing the expected thing, but you haven't really done you? And so I'm helping some women from Monday to, stand in the power of their story, to develop a new narrative, to learn how to live now and not put it off until the children are left for university or the children have grown. And I want you to be a part of that group. So I'm going to put the link in the comment section of this video for how you can join us to stand in the power of your story, and let us come together as women who we have accomplished, we've reached, we've done lots and lots of stuff, but there's a part of us that is unfulfilled, unmet, not touched, because we're afraid of touching that part of us. Now, we're going to be doing that in the journal challenge It's um, it's a journal challenge, and it's starting on Monday. So I'll put the link below the video, and you come and join us. Paula is saying most times it's people's expectation that drive ladies. No living for oneself. Live your life for you first, then you'll be able to love for another. Well, you know what? I mean, there's some truth in what you're saying. Many times we kind of meet other people's expectations. We were expected to do these things at this time, and we kind of just go along with what we were expected to do, and we do it, and we do it really, really very well. But what a lot of women are finding, that when we get to that place where we felt like we were going to be happy, we're there and we're not. And it's kind of what is missing. And what is missing is what we're trying to figure out, what we're trying to do, what we're trying to help you to do in the journal challenge on Monday. So it's for women who, you know, if you know that you're a woman who you're a go-getter, you're achiever, you're doing, you're goal-oriented, you're task-oriented, you get the job done, but there's a part of your story that you've not accessed because of fear, because you have not a time, because you're putting it off. And you know, it would come out in different areas, in different ways. It will come out in how we are with ourselves, how we do relationships, how we show up, how we, you know, just how we do life in general. It will definitely come out. So I'm inviting you in that journal challenge. It will be led by myself. We meet every day in Zoom, not on Facebook, every day in Zoom, where we can have a chat, where I'll answer questions, and I'll help guide you through that process. So I'm going to put the link. I'd like to take 100 women through that process to help you to stand in you and to do relationships in an honest, courageous, more open and authentic way, where you can get the best and the most out of life. So that's what I wanted to come in and talk about. It's really very late here, really very late for you, Paula. So I hope you have a wonderful evening, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Thank you for joining live. Thank you.